What's up, sexy people of the internet? What's going on? Mr. By the Mile's not doing too good. I hope you guys are doing good. Looks like he is going to probably be deleting his YouTube channel. I think my audio's good. I hope the Toyota is not taking my audio via Bluetooth because of this Apple CarPlay. But yeah, so he put out a video, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, so pretty much, let me give you the backstory. Okay, there's a truck driver out there on YouTube named Mr. By the Mile. I've had a lot of interactions with this guy on YouTube, and he has a drinking problem. Let me know if the audio is clear, if you could hear me, right? Because if not, I'm gonna have to start this all over again for the people that are hopping in to the live stream right now. Okay. So what he did was, me and this dude have been going back and forth. He started making videos about me. I started making videos about him. To this point, I've made way more content about him than he has about me, especially just reacting and trolling to him. Oh, cool. Nice. Hell yeah. So, Easter Sunday, this past Easter Sunday of 2025, okay? A little low on volume. That's because I'm using the mic. Put it closer to me. All right, so this dude gets all fucked up on Easter Sunday, and he just went off. Dude, this dude got tore up, okay? I'm not exaggerating. If anyone has the full length live stream, definitely post it online because it's gold, bro. It is gold. These dudes that go online, I've not just Mr. By the Mile, I've seen quite a few dudes. What they do is they get all fucked up and then they go on the internet and they start talking their shit, right? Crazy, whether it's about themselves or other people. Either way, there's guys out there, they get fucked up and they have literally like a drink in their hand. And on whatever platform, I've seen this on Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. I don't do TikTok, but I'm sure it's on TikTok, right? I don't fuck with TikTok. I don't want to support China and their military or whatever. So, no, I'm not like a hardcore right winger. I'm a little bit more liberal on things, but I do not want to support China, right? But yeah. So, anyways, Mr. By the Mile, he gets all fucked up on YouTube, right? Easter Sunday in his backyard, and he starts threatening Tommy. He's going to kick Tommy's ass. Trucking Unfiltered is a YouTuber right here on YouTube in the trucking space, right? He does a lot of reaction and commentary and vlogs of his own. He's going to kick Tommy's ass. He's going to break his legs, his back, his neck, his hip. He's just going to fucking obliterate this guy, right? And then that's cool. You could fuck Tommy up. You could kick Tommy's ass all day. Tommy don't work for ABF. But where Mr. By the Mile fucked up is on his live stream, he said he was gonna beat up and like kick his coworker's ass. He said, like, what did he say? Like, if you guys want to see me, we could take this shit across the street to the truck stop. I guess there's a truck stop across the street from his job from ABF Freight. And the problem with this dude is he's pretty much made his channel up to this point about ABF Freight, right? His job, talking about the union, the benefits, and that's all good. I mean, yesterday I applied to a union company. Like, I'm pretty convinced myself that maybe I should go union, right? But so he threatens, like, I guess people at his job don't like him, okay? And so he's talking about, if you motherfuckers at work, if you guys want to see me, we could go across the street. And then where he really fucked up is he said, we can even fight on company property. This motherfucker said this. He said, there's a lot of spots in the yard, like in the back, where the cameras don't record or whatever, and we could get it in back there. We could fight back there. On YouTube, this dude says this, right? And his channel is all about his trucking company that he works for, right? ABF Freight, Union. And I had a feeling he wasn't going to get fired if you got a job at ABF. I've been trying to get a job at ABF. I'm pretty sure he's blackballing me, dude, because he has seniority, right? I've been trying to get into ABF for the longest, dude. So what we're going to do is we're going to react to Mr. By the Mile's latest video, okay? I got my microphone attached to my other phone. And pretty much what happened is I knew he wasn't going to get fired because he's a part of a union And you can't just fire union. Hold up. Fuck, dude. You can't just fire union workers like that. It's hard to let go of a union worker, no matter what they do. Even if they get into an actual fight on the job, it's hard. You can't just get rid of those people, right? Because these unions, they got lawyers and fucking just a lot of representation, right? The company has to, like, you got to do something crazy to get fired from a union, okay? So I had a feeling he wasn't going to get fired, but I had a feeling that something was going to happen. So a few weeks pass, and all of a sudden, Mr. By the Mile gets on YouTube, and he's all like, oh, all these haters, and he takes down pretty much 99% of his ABF Freight videos. Hey, dumbass, Mr. By the Mile, you still got one left of ABF Freight, and you got all those short form videos of ABF Freight. If you don't take those down, they might fire you if you took all the other ones down, right? Just like when you got drunk in the backyard and you were threatening to beat up everyone and your coworkers. You said you weren't going to post it, but then you let it stay on your channel for like almost half a day. I'm pretty sure he got fucked up, and when he got off of live stream, when he turned the live stream off, he probably just had 2 bites of his barbecue that he made and just passed out drunk on the couch or in his bed, and then woke up hours later like, fuck, I forgot to delete it. I posted it. Because the whole time on the live stream, he was saying, oh, I'm not going to post this. This isn't getting posted to YouTube or whatever. So he deletes all of his ABF Freight videos a few weeks after that, about a month after that, right? And I'm pretty sure, because this dude, he's made quite a few enemies online, especially in his own comment section. I mean, so have I, but I don't think I've done anything to really compromise myself like that. I don't think I've gotten drunk in my backyard and threatened to beat up people at my job. I don't think I've done that. If I have, link the video so I can react to it and take it down. I don't think I've done that, though. I don't think I've done that, right? And then what happens? He gets on YouTube and he takes no accountability. It's our fault that it happened. It's not his fault. He's not the one that got drunk in his backyard and did all this buck wild shit on YouTube and threatened to beat up his coworkers. He didn't do that. No, it's the haters' fault. He instantly starts blaming us, okay? Because obviously what happened is somebody, whether it was another YouTuber or a troll or one of his coworkers, I honestly think if his coworkers, because he alluded to the fact that his coworkers have tried to get buck wild with him on company property, like they've tried to fight him on company property. If that's the case, then most likely it was them that reported him to HR at his job, because that's what people at work do. People at work, if you got beef with people at work, that's when people get petty, dude. People get petty because they already know where you work. So if you're doing something like threatening to beat up people at work and you're making enemies at work, from what I've seen, if you make enemies of people that you work with, usually those are the ones that hit below the belt, that try to do shit like get you fired, like really cancel you, you know? I'm pretty sure it was one of his coworkers that reported it to HR, or it could have been multiple people. It could have been more than one person that reported Mr. By the Mile to Human Resources at ABF Freight, right? So we're going to listen to what he has to say. I guess he's either shutting his YouTube channel down, but he's definitely not making any more videos about ABF Freight. It's obviously because of what he did, but listen to how he takes no accountability. In my opinion, this dude is the textbook definition of a narcissist. I don't know if he's a grandiose narcissist. I don't know if he's a violent narcissist. I don't know if he's a psychopath, a sociopath narcissist, but and let me say this, I'm not a mental health expert at all, okay? And I kind of feel fucked up because I hope I'm not making fun of his mental health, because the thing about a true narcissist, it's a lot similar to someone who has like autism or something. They have a mental health disorder, okay? But the thing about narcissism is, you know, who else is a narcissist? Trump. Donald Trump is a narcissist. okay? If you watch Donald Trump, and I voted for him too, okay? So don't call me like some fucking far left liberal or whatever. I actually voted for Trump twice. The last time and this time I voted for him. When he lost, I voted for him, and I voted for him this time. But Trump has such a fragile ego, and it makes great content when he gets into it with the reporters. Because say what you will about the reporters, yeah, obviously a lot of the news reporters are far left liberal, right? They are. They're liberal, okay? But that's their job. Their job is to scrutinize whoever's in office. Now, were they scrutinizing Trump the same way that they should have been scrutinizing Joe Biden? Obviously not. But it's their job. Whoever's in office, especially if you're a Republican, if you're the underdog, you're going to get it from the press. But Mr. By the Mile, yeah, a lot like Trump, right? Trump doesn't know how to take it. It really hurts his ego when they point out inconsistencies and shit that he's done and shit that he says and just dumb shit that he does and says. He can't take it, right? And it's always fake news. It's fake news. This is the same thing with Mr. By the Mile. It's not Mr. By the Mile's fault that he threatened to beat up his coworkers, and that's why he has to either delete his YouTube channel or totally pivot his YouTube channel or start a brand new YouTube channel. It's our fault. It's the haters. Okay, that is like one of the easiest signs of someone who is a narcissist. It's one of the biggest indicators that you're dealing with someone who's not all the way there in the head. Narcissistic people, they don't have the capability to, take accountability. They don't have that. They don't, for some reason, there's something in their brain that doesn't allow them to self-reflect. It's just not there, you know? And where I guess we all make fun of it is when they start lashing out at other people. When they start doing crazy shit, when they start threatening people, like Mr. By the Mile, and when they start blaming people for the shit that they do. It's almost like, you know, when you get drunk and you do something fucking crazy. I think this is a sign of someone who's narcissistic too, because every time I've gotten fucked up, I remembered everything that I did the next morning. Everything. I never really gotten blacked out drunk like that. And I've been fucked up before. I'm not a hardcore drinker, but all this shit when people talk about that, oh, I blacked out, I don't remember what I did, I call bullshit. I think they know what they did. The true side of themselves came out, and they're embarrassed. It's almost like they walked out of the shower with no towel on, and they're embarrassed, and they're trying to pretend like, oh, it's not me, it's the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. No, motherfucker, nuh-uh. All right? That's just like a narcissist. A narcissist will do something. A narcissist will, like Trump, walk in the middle of Fifth Avenue, shoot someone in the face, and then blame you for it and take no accountability, right? Check this out.
With that said, guys, I'm actually going to be shutting this down. Everything when it comes to my career, I'm going to start keeping that up off of YouTube. I'm going to keep all things previously up is now down. I really feel and I believe that I've been able to help enough people to come to an understanding of the difference between union and non-union.
That's not what this is about. It's not. Because the thing about Mr. By the Mile is his channel, yeah, it's been about the union for quite a while, for the past year and a half or whatever. And I mean, the thing about it is I've known how good union jobs were before I started watching his channel. And the main reason why I started watching his channel is because he started making videos about me. So I was like, oh, let's see what this dude's about, right? And there's a whole story behind that, right? But yeah, now I'm even more convinced that, like, okay, yeah, maybe I should get a union job because I'm not a business owner. I'm not going to open up a trucking company. If I were to open up a business, I wouldn't do trucking. Trucking, the return on investment in trucking, it's just really not there, right? It's too up and down. The market is way too volatile, and the business cost in trucking is too much. So in trucking, honestly, I think the money is in being a company driver. Okay? But anyways, the thing about Mr. By the Miles channel is his channel has been a lot more of about like flexing, like bragging, like his narcissism, because he's made some videos. One that he took down that was crazy when he was going off on red pill, because he's a red pill guy too, right? Um, fucking yeah, like he's a red pillar. And so pretty much whenever he hears people criticizing him, like especially when he talks about his trolls in the comments, the first thing that he likes to go to is like, oh, you guys aren't even homeowners. You're not a homeowner like me. This dude took out an FHA loan and he lives in like a cheaper part of California, like Apple Valley, which is still expensive to buy a home. But yeah, ever since he bought this house, bragging about being a homeowner, right? And all of you guys that have something to say about Mr. By the Mile, you're just a fucking loser because you're not a homeowner like him. Yada, 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 right? Narcissism. Okay? Because that red pill video that he did was fucking crazy too. Was nuts. He was talking about all this weird sexual shit and fucking, it was just creepy. The whole vibe was creepy. His shirt was off and it was just him talking shit about guys who aren't homeowners and fucking a woman's gonna leave you and all this just crazy shit. The thing about red pill is some of the shit that they say is true, but it's the fact that the content itself, it's just fucking creepy. When you get a dude drunk on his ass talking about dating and relationships and sex and stuff, it's fucking creepy. It is, especially when you're bald and you got a beard. You look like Goldberg, down bad, dude. It's fucking creepy, right? No accountability, none. It's all the haters, no accountability, right? And same thing with this, dude. Same thing with this, dude. The reason why I know he's pissed, and he made 2 posts talking shit about the trolls, right, is because this time he lost. When narcissists lose, narcissists never lose. They never lose, okay? So if World War III was to pop off right now, Donald Trump would take no accountability for it. Even though when you're the president of the United States, to a certain extent, you're the president of the world. I know you're technically not. These countries are going to do what they're going to do. But our country has a lot of influence on the rest of the world. And we do have enough power to stop wars and shit. And Trump says it all the time, right? Oh, what do you say? The war in Ukraine would have never popped off if I was in office. Israel versus Gaza would have never popped off when I was in office. Bullshit. It could have, right? It could have, right? He's not all that in a bag of chips. He's just some fat fuck who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth off daddy's money from New York, and he's a funny guy on TV. That's all Trump is. That's all he is, right? And he used the right wing to become president. I voted for him, but he's not all that in a bag of chips. If 2 countries are going to go to war, they're going to go to war. It just is what it is, right? But the thing about Mr. By the Mile, why he's so pissed about this, is because a lot of his YouTube channel has been about him bragging about his pension, how much money he makes. Especially when he got drunk, dude, a lot in that live stream came out. A lot. I didn't know that he had no friends. I didn't know that about him. I didn't know that, like, he almost started breaking down crying at the end of the live stream. Oh, guys, I do this YouTube channel because I don't have any friends. I thought it was about to teach us about union trucking and the benefits of being in a union and why the trucking industry needs to unionize. I totally agree with that. But I didn't know the basis of your channel was that you can't make any friends. I had no idea about that. I had no fucking idea, And then at the end, it turned into God, like, oh, you guys need to turn over to God and Jesus Christ this, and just buck wild shit. That's when I knew, oh yeah, this dude's fucked up. He's talking about kicking his coworker's ass, beating Tommy's ass, I ain't got no friends, and then Jesus Christ, dude, fucked up, right? Tore up, you know what I mean? So listen to how he takes no accountability for what he did. Please believe that Mr. By the Mile is pissed that he lost. A narcissist, they can't know how to take it. They don't know how to get into a fight, get their ass whooped, and walk away and just take it on the chin. They don't know how to do that, metaphorically speaking or actual speaking. You know what I mean? Like, it hurts their ego so fucking bad because what makes their heart pump every day is their fragile ego and their narcissism. And once you hurt that shit, they don't know how to take it. Listen to this shit, dude.
And this is where it ends, you guys. My help is not always appreciated. Those of you who have nothing more to do with your time than squander it, you guys jump.
I'm sorry for the fucked up quality. The sun's hitting me. I'm in my car. I'm a real ass truck driver. I'm at work every fucking day. They didn't have a load for me yesterday, so I had to go back. Take all my shit out of the day cab. Now I'm going back, right? No. People go in on me on YouTube, okay? When you say shit that's gonna piss people off, people are gonna go in on you. But more than that, when you do buck wild crazy shit, yes, dude, you're fucking begging for people to go in on you. You're just fucking begging for it, right? You think Johnny Somali is really surprised that he's in trouble? You think Vitali is really surprised that he's in trouble, right? Maybe. They might be narcissistic. I don't know too much about those guys. I don't really follow their shit like that, right? But do you think, I don't know. Remember a few years ago, those two gay kids or teenagers or whatever they were on Dr. Phil, and they went viral on the internet before TikTok or whatever, because they were going into grocery stores, into the freezer section, grabbing a tub of ice cream, taking the lid off, licking the ice cream, putting the lid back, and then putting it back, and then walking away and posting it online on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. You think they were really surprised that they were in trouble? No, they weren't. They did that because they expected it. But narcissists, they think they could shoot someone in the middle of Fifth Avenue and get away with it. Like, they really think. And then when they get in trouble for the things that they do, it's never their fault, right? That visor's going to be in the way. Crazy. See, you see how it's our fault? And like I said, dude, please believe that Mr. By the Mile is pissed, because this YouTube channel, it was more than just him talking about the union, talking about ABF. It was about bragging about how much money he makes, bragging about being a homeowner, calling everyone who doesn't agree with everything that he says a loser, right? That's what it was about too. So now that, you know, his union job took that away, well, he took it away from himself when he started threatening his coworkers. It's our fault. It's still not his fault. It's our fault. He's not the one that got drunk in the backyard and threatened to beat up his coworkers. We did that. I did that. It's my fault, you know?
But with that said, you guys, I know that what I do here is very valuable, and the information that I have here for you guys is very valuable. So if you want to talk shop, you're going to have to email me. You're going to have to get on a phone call. It's not going to be free anymore. You know, there is going to be a fee. So
oh my God.
What that fee is, I'll let you guys know.
Oh my God. Oh, dude. I want to pay that fee. I want to get on the phone with you, Mr. By the Mile. I'll pay you $1 million, right? Jesus, look at this guy driving like a fucking asshole, dude. What the fuck? God damn, dude. Let's hear that again. That's amazing. Stay in your lane, bitch, dude. What the fuck? Man. That dude's going to cause an accident up there.
Valuable, and the information that I have here for you guys is very valuable. So if you want to talk shop, you're going to have to email me. You're going to have to get on a phone call. It's not going to be free anymore. You know, there is going to be a fee.
Oh, wow.
What that fee is, I'll let you guys know.
Just imagine that. Now, I'm not against YouTube memberships. That's just monetizing your channel as much as you can. I'm not even against brand deals and sponsorships. I think they're fucking annoying. Like if I were to just like in the middle of this stream, oh hey guys, and I want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that yada yada. I hate that fucking shit, dude. Oh god, I hate that shit, dude. It's so fucking annoying because I'm a truck driver, right? And when I listen to podcasts or YouTube videos when I'm driving, I'm just listening to it. I gotta fucking mute the fucking thing and check back until the content creator's done talking about fucking BetterHelp. Oh god, it's annoying, right? But just imagine how much of a narcissist you gotta be, right? To actually charge people money to get on the phone with you just to tell them, come apply at my job so I can get a referral bonus. Just imagine how fucking off you gotta be to try to pull some shit like that off, dude. I really want to know if anyone's actually done it or if he's just lying to try to boost his ego, to make himself look like the expert online, right? To just like brag about something that probably didn't even happen. But dude, if someone did, if someone actually paid this fucking guy money to hear him on the phone to just say, oh yeah, you should come apply at ABF Freight, and tell you the exact same thing that he's said a million times on all of his YouTube videos that he had to take down after he got drunk and threatened his coworkers, right? Tells you about the benefits and all that, which is great, but you've heard it all before. But this time, he's going to charge you money to say it again. Fuck, dude. That is narcissistic as fuck. It's so narcissistic, dude. I'm all that in a bag of chips that in order for you to talk to me, motherfucker, you gotta pay up. It costs to talk to me. What are you, a pimp? What the fuck is this, dude? No, you're just a fucking bald-headed drunk in your backyard, dude. Jesus, and now it's my fault that you can't talk about ABF no more.
When you email me, I'm going to put together some video DVDs for you guys, and you're going to be able to watch all the career videos that I've made and be able to get your knowledge and information through my experience on the DVD experience. So with that said, you guys, as far as career on YouTube, bye-bye.
That's going to remind me of like a DVD, especially because he's from Southern California. You guys remember a few years ago on YouTube, in the early years of YouTube, there was Felony Fights. That shit was filmed down there. I think down there where he's at, by Apple Valley and Victorville and all that shit. I think they might have came up here to the Central Valley, I think closer to like Bakersfield, right? There was that white boy that was talking all hard that just got out. And then there was that Baisa homeboy that just fucking dropped him and dropped a knee on him. And the dude was laying in the fucking cornfields like, That's what the Mr. by the Mile DVD is going to remind me. It's like a flashback of the early 2000s, right? Because the production quality is going to be that low or whatever. That and like bum fights from Las Vegas and all that. Oh, man. Just imagine, right? Him getting in trouble at ABF Freight, HR having to go through his YouTube channel. They probably went through his whole fucking channel because he has their company logo or had their company logo on the channel banner art, in the videos, in the titles, in the hashtags. So whenever you type up ABF Freight, you get Mr. by the Mile, right? So just imagine some girl who works in human resources, who's probably some college grad, some liberal girl from, I don't know, UCLA or something down there, right? Just some chick, you know, and old videos in this outro. with like that heroic music, and he's like has his shirt off and he's doing pull-ups. He's doing pull-ups like on the side of the highway. He probably parked his truck on an off-ramp and he saw a bar and just set up a camera and started doing pull-ups on the side of like Highway 5 or wherever the fuck, dude. Oh man. That's awesome, dude.
The DVD experience. So with that said, you guys, as far as career on YouTube, bye-bye. I got a lot of stuff going on at home with the house. Family and I are going to be doing some awesome things. I got some,
So we're going to turn to a family vlogging channel. That's cool because, dude, I'm still going to watch Mr. By the Mile, even though he's not doing trucking. I'm probably going to watch him even more now because I don't watch trucking content. Gentry and Sons. I got into just trucking for a little bit, Then I got bored of it, I don't watch trucking content like that. I really don't give a fuck about this shit. I don't. I vlog myself, and I know what I find boring, someone else doesn't find boring. I like chocolate, you like strawberry, right? And it's fine. That's the way it is. But I'm probably gonna watch him even more now because I've gotten to know this dude just by watching his channel. I am pretty sure this dude is a full-blown narcissist. Okay. Like you said, people who have nothing better to do than to get on content creators for whatever reason. Like, no, dude, you're making it too easy. If a chick walks down the street with her shirt off, everyone's gonna look and comment. Like, oh, look at that chick with no shirt on. If I walk down the street and I got my left nutsack hanging out of my pants, people are gonna look and comment. If you get drunk in your backyard and you threaten to beat up your coworkers, people are gonna look and they're gonna comment. Why is that so hard for this dude to understand? I think because he's a narcissist. Just think how crazy, think how off you have to be. I'm gonna turn on this camera after I've been drinking all day in my backyard, and I'm gonna talk shit, and I'm gonna threaten my coworkers and threaten people on YouTube with violence, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube. Because here's the thing: if he were to delete it or not, it doesn't matter, dude. He still did it, and someone could have a screenshot of that. What's up, brother? You don't do shit like that. But Mr. By the Mile, he doesn't understand that you can't do that. You can't be moving like that. That is insane. I gotta pick out a truck. I'll read some of these comments. We'll finish off his video, then I gotta go. There's the one I had. What are you guys talking about? Saludos. So this Vato quitting YouTube, Mr. By the Mile. I think so, Vic. I think the homeboy's done with YouTube. Let's finish this.
This trip coming up and much, much more to come. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it. And for the haters, talk your shit. Have a good one.
I like the video, and I'm subscribed. I'm gonna watch it. I was gonna take my time and edit it and edit the video. Thanks for all this info. I agree with your perspectives. Yeah, thanks. Right? I mean, if you disagree with me too, that's totally fine. But all I'm saying is this, man. I just think it's crazy when you see someone that doesn't have the capability to take accountability. It's just not there. They could do some buck wild shit, and it's still our fault, right? Just like Trump. That's why Trump is so entertaining. I know you guys like to watch Trump, and he calls out the fake news, which a lot of the times they are, right? I know that too well. Yeah, it's funny to watch Trump, but the reason why it's funny to watch Trump, when you really dissect it and you really peep what's going on with Trump, is he's a narcissist, and his ego is so fragile. It's pretty much like a man child. It's like a little boy, Because when you're a little boy, that's the kind of shit you do. You do crazy shit, and then you're fucking blown away, and you throw a tantrum when your video games get taken away, when you get put on timeout, when you get sent home on detention, and you go home and you get the belt, you get an ass whooping, right? I don't know if they're doing that anymore. They should. It's probably why these fucking kids are doing crazy shit like shooting up schools, because they're not getting an ass whooping no more. But I digress. Okay, that's why it's funny to watch Trump. Yeah, sometimes the news does need to be called out for fake news, because they do a lot of fake news shit, like how they said Joe Rogan was shooting up horse tranquilizer and just all this biased news reporting that they do. But at the same time, it's funny to see them trigger Trump and to see him get so mad, right? It's funny. Just like this. This fucking dude, he fucked up his whole YouTube channel. He could have probably kept going. And I'm pretty sure he would have liked to have kept going with his trucking videos about ABF freight, telling us about the union and all that. But he shot himself in the foot. He had to call out these people at his job that don't like him. He had to call out these people online that don't like him with violence. You could call out people online with violence. I guess you can. I mean, even then, that might be violating the terms of service on YouTube or whatever. But you definitely can't threaten your coworkers with violence. You can't do that. And then you can't do that and then be surprised when you get in trouble for it. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Let me read that last comment. Crazy synchronicity. I just posted videos about how to remedy the narcissist in your life. My name is Heidi. I'm new to your channel. Nice to meet you. Está bien. Hell yeah. I'll peep that out. Yeah. Why would someone want to talk to him for? I don't know. He could be making that up. But then again, dude, YouTube surprises me. It does. You never know. There could be like someone who is like elderly, and they're looking to join ABF. And because they don't really know too much about social media in depth like that, they might be searching up ABF rate and the union, and they might think, oh, well, it's hard to get into UPS, but ABF is a little easier to get into, right? It might be a little easier to get into ABF with my Class A. This dude knows all about ABF, so they might think that he's like their marketer or was like their marketer. So they probably dished out some money and paid this fucking asshole just so he could tell them, come apply at my job and use my referral code, and tell them about the pension or whatever. Shit that they could just look up online. Shit that they would have learned on orientation day. All he's doing is telling them what he was told on orientation day. That's it. That's it. And you're going to pay money for that? So I don't know. He could be telling the truth. Either way, it's just fucking crazy. It's really nuts how someone is that tone deaf, that they don't understand that you can't do that. I'm over here stuttering and shit. What are you guys talking about? Cannot believe that way on social media or anyone or anywhere. Yeah. Be sure to smash the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel. I got a vlog coming up. I'm like halfway done editing the fucking thing. I'm going to get up to Eureka early. I got to get going right now. So when I get there, I should have time to just chill and edit the vlog and post it. Yeah, Mr. By the Mile might be quitting YouTube, or he might be becoming a family vlogging channel or a traveler or whatever. In the beginning of this video, it's his latest video, and the last one too, he's showing that he has a homeboy who's like a military veteran that lives in Russia or Siberia or something, and he's going to go over there to go see this dude or whatever. For that dude that's watching, if you're watching this, you need to know that you're getting in bed with a narcissist. Okay, getting involved with Mr. By the Mile like that. I don't know if this is your homeboy that you grew up with or whatever. You're getting in bed with a narcissist. You're getting in bed with someone who got drunk on YouTube, threatened to beat up his coworkers, got in trouble for it, and is blaming us. The people that are just reacting to the shit that you do online. It's our fault. It's not his fault. So someone like that, because a lot of this stems from alcohol, you'd better be careful if you go to Russia and you take this dude to a bar, because those Russians, They don't fucking play. Those Russians will fuck you up. Russian dudes, as far as I know, from what I've seen or whatever, maybe it's just from, I don't know, from watching like Jason Bourne or fucking the Denzel Washington Equalizer movies. Russians, just action movies in general, Russians are known to be like badass, brute motherfuckers that will just beat the fuck out of you, especially when they're drunk. You know, they're known to be like really big, strong fucking dudes, like built motherfuckers. You take Mr. By the Mile, a narcissist who doesn't do good on alcohol, into a bar, you better be careful. And you're in a foreign country? Oh, fuck. I would not want to be in that situation. I would not want to mix this dude up with alcohol in Russia. You better be careful. You better be careful because people like this can get you in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble, dude. Be sure to smash the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.